The year is actually 54. But wait, you say, that's a lie. The year is actually 2024, you clickbaiting bottom. Well, you're right, but only on the Gregorian calendar. Though the Gregorian calendar is the most widespread of calendars, at least throughout the Western world, it is a biased and subjective calendar. The calendar's first year was the previously thought birth year of Christian figurehead Jesus Christ. However, most historians agree that he was actually born a few years earlier, so the calendar has failed even its original purpose. There are hundreds of different calendars in use around the world, and none is really much better than the other. For example, let's take the Islamic calendar. It declares the year is 1445 because that's how many lunar years have passed since the Prophet Muhammad moved to Mecca with his followers. For another example, let's look at the Japanese calendar. The year is not 2024 or 1445, the year is Reiwa 6 years since a new emperor gained the throne. It is rather confusing to switch between different calendars, especially if one is solar and the other is lunar. In addition, each of these calendars were made to count from something important to the specific culture that invented it. This is an issue because for other people, they are likely counting out from something seemingly random and meaningless. The Buddhist monk in Nepal most likely will not care about the alleged birth year of a religious leader born thousands of kilometers away. The Peruvian most likely will not care about when a different religious leader changed cities, and the average Canadian doesn't care about Emperor Naruhito. Thus, this highlights a need for a calendar based off of a more objective standard. For this, I recommend the epoch calendar. Nearly every human alive has used a computer or had their lives affected by a computer in some way. Every computer in the world is counting from one date, the 1st of January, 1970. This makes a good objective standard because computers are globally used and the system does not favor a particular culture or religion over any other. It is a solar calendar because those are more accurate and I am biased that counts up from epoch, which is 1970 on the Gregorian calendar. As such, the year is 54. Another reason that this year system is better is that it has a proper year zero. The Gregorian calendar goes straight from BC 1 to AD 1, and so does the modified version, BCE 1 to CE 1. This makes it harder to calculate elapsed times that cross over this gap because you will probably be 1 year off. The epoch calendar treats 1970 as year zero, counting up for after and down for before. For example, World War II ended in -25, and Barack Obama was elected President of the United States in 38. Due to the year zero, it is trivial for computers and man to calculate the elapsed time, 63 years. If you find negative prefixes different and therefore difficult, you can say 25 BE and 38 AE. In conclusion, the year is 54 based on a more objective standard from which all computers on Earth count up, and that is better than the culturally specific, confusing massive calendars that we have today. Feel free to roast me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.